People tell us every week that our information has helped save their life. If you agree that this is helpful information, please like, share, and most of all, subscribe, because nothing makes a channel like subscriptions.
I want to introduce you again to some of the folks on the channel. We have problems where people are constantly calling us back and saying, you know what, I can't get a CIMT. I don't know where to access it. They don't have them here in upstate New York. They don't have them here the Midwest. They don't have them here in Phoenix. They don't have them here in you name it. And so tell me a little bit about what you're doing and why that may be important to those folks.
So I am a CIMT trained technician, and I have been traveling to organizations, municipalities, town halls, boards of ed, companies, that sort of thing, that want to offer CIMTs to their employees right at the workplace. So what they usually do is they'll, sponsor, quote unquote, anywhere between 3 to 5 days of scans. I can see 25 patients in a day, and it's convenient for the employee because they don't have to leave work. They can just walk right down the hall. It's great for the employer because they're keeping their employees healthy and working and in the workplace, and they don't have to take time off to get the scan done. And it's helpful because I can see a whole bunch of patients all in one area to allow IMT to be spread out a little bit more and offered in more places. So it's not something that you have to find a doctor's office to go to and, geez, well, I'm not their patient, so they won't let me come, and I'm an outside person, so now I don't have access to this. So I've been trying to find a solution to that for people. I've even done some at town halls, where a whole bunch of people get together in a community center or something like that. And everything that I have is completely portable. So I just need to get a whole bunch of patients together. So if you're in an area that does not have IMT readily available, grab some friends, grab some family family members, grab some coworkers, get it all together in one day, and I'll come to you. I'm trying to help as many people scanned as possible.
Sounds good. Anything else?
So if you have a company that you work for, or you own a company, or you're involved with a company, an HR person, a CFO, something like that, one of the decision makers at a company, and you have a wellness budget and you're not sure what to do with that wellness budget, this is a great way to use those funds. Oftentimes companies have this wellness budget and it's a use it or lose it, and they have no idea what to do with it. And there's only, let's be honest, so many Fitbit challenges that you can do before you have a Fitbit from your wrist to your elbow. And sometimes people don't want to participate in walking challenges or some of the other things that, companies try to come up with. I have had some extreme success using wellness budget funds to do CIMT scans. Like I said, it's at the workplace, either municipalities or schools, towns, halls, boards of ed, that sort of thing. And the employees are so appreciative. Oftentimes they're almost moved to tears, just thinking like how amazing it is that their company thought so much of their health to bring the CIMT screening right to their door, right to their workplace. They don't have to go anywhere. And even better is the employer is paying for it through the wellness budget. And it's a great use of those funds instead of just letting them go to waste or trying to come up with some sort of a, creative idea. This works. CIMT saves lives, it saves money. But for the folks out there that are looking at the ROI, the return on investment for something like this, one of the groups that I did, it's a health collaborative in the New England area. The woman that's in charge of it showed me her aggregate data from the year prior to us meeting. And if we had met that year prior, I could have saved her company a lot of money. They had on their year-end health data, aggregate data, they had 3 events that were specifically listed as atherosclerotic events, and they cost the company $1.6 million in medical bills for insurance claims. You can do a lot of CIMT scans for $1.6 million. Now, math is not my strong suit. I'll let you guys grab a calculator and figure that all out. But for the folks out there that are looking at the bottom line and what they can do to help their company save money, as well as keeping their employees happy, healthy, and working strongly in the workforce, CIMT is a great solution for that. So any of you folks out there that maybe have access to a wellness funds or want to bug your employer about what, if you have wellness funds, what they're doing with it, send them my way. This is a great suggestion for how to utilize those funds.
Tell me why you're doing what you're doing.
Well, this test saved my life. This is career number 3 for me. And had I not switched careers, I would have been a statistic. I would have been one of those people that just randomly dropped dead for no apparent reason. I grew up a vegetarian. I grew up an athlete. I have great cholesterol. I have low blood pressure. I have 0 family history. I'm not someone that you would think be like, she's at risk for a heart attack or stroke. But I am. And so had I not gone back to school, and when we were practicing on each other, they found one of the really dangerous soft squishy plaques that had a pretty good incident of or likelihood of killing me by the time I was 50. I was 42 at the time, and I was shocked to have these findings. So at that point, I became super passionate about scanning as many people as possible, because you just don't know until you take a look. And that's why heart attacks and strokes are so devastating. There's no warning signs. There's no necessarily symptoms until you're actually having an event. And the great thing about with the IMT is if there are findings, they're all fixable. You just have to know there's a problem in order to fix it. Like, you can't fix what you don't know is broken. And this is a great way to take a quick look to see if there's anything broken. Like, do you have heart disease? And if you do, let's fix it before it becomes a problem. It's easy. It's non-invasive. It's painless. There's no needles. There's no disrobing. You get to come hang out on a table while I work. That's about it.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope. This is the best thing that you can do to save your life. It's probably the most important preventative screening that you can do for yourself. And let's try to get a bunch of people together so that we can bring IMT to your community. And I'll be there.
You'd hope we could expand to help save lives.
Yep, absolutely.
Tell us what you just said.
So saving lives one scan at a time. Your butt, my chair, let's go.